T1 against EDG Summary. The last time that I watched EDG was against Na'Vi. My summary was basically just a frag movie. They won a lot of the clutches, and I didn't see too much of the mid-rounding, too many plans going into it. It was just a lot of individuals stepping up. It was great to watch, but I still had some question marks about this team, whether they could mid-round, whether the kind of just their initial plans into rounds, or even just their adaptation in rounds could be great. I got all of my answers here. Pistol round goes in, they wanted to hit over towards A, smoke goes in, and it felt like they had a lot of reads. T1 like to 4-1 a lot is their default, and as soon as they see the smoke, they realize that that's the 4 that they've been looking for, and they just go over towards A, hit the site with the 1, and then just play the after plan really well. But I just really liked the fact that they had the initial plan to go over towards B, whether they were going to site hit or whether they wanted to get information, and they actually cancelled and they mid-rounded. It was something that, like I said, I didn't see too much against Na'Vi, so I was very impressed to see that. They also had the reads in, and they also are just very individually talented, like we've seen before. The fact that they managed to get trades in the 3-on-2 is very impressive. Smoggy was one away from his ult, they pushed Dish, and they just split into this, and it was great. It was such a good plan on their actual bonus, and they overwhelm, and they trade so well. The two here did fantastic. The plan to get the ult, push through Dish, and all over towards Sands was really good as well. So yeah, love this. And also just they know that T1 like to push A main a lot, so it was a great sign that they just held for them in this round and also into this round. Another buy round coming in, money's low for T1, and they know that they like to go searching towards A main. Very patient. We're 40 seconds in, holding just a straight default, waiting for this aggression. So I loved these signs that I'm seeing from them. Just actually just looked like a different team. It was so methodical. Yeah, really, really cool. This was impressive as well. So Sire's just spotting, and then the call comes in that they want to punish over towards Dish. Breach moves into the right position, they have ult, and this was just incredibly well played. The reaction from the team to push over towards B while this is happening is perfect, and nobody with the flash staying alive in these situations and actually buying so much time and getting a 1-for-1, right? It's like the third round that we saw where they managed to get the trade even though it was a 2v3 over towards A main. Like the trades came in. The fact here that he got one and bought so much time was everything. They get over towards the site, and yeah, it was just perfect information, perfect reaction from the information and the individual prowess like we were talking about with them staying alive, buying time with the flash. Really, really cool. T1 doing another 4-1 default, right? It's what they do all the time. We get the kill, so they know a lot of the time it's the 4-1. What happens? Their reaction in the 4-1 when they lose it, they go aggro with the 4. So they lose one, they go aggro. EDG, again, know that this is how they like to do it. This is their protocols when they go to 4-5. It's a lot of teams' protocols when they go for 4-5 that you just hold and you wait for a reaction. And yeah, I was just super happy that I saw this. This was actually pretty cool. I'll let this roll. They have such a good understanding of the round and how much importance this round is in terms of the economy. It's going to force them down to an eco. That even though this trade isn't secured, right, if he doesn't get that kill and he goes down, they're going to use the ult to get the kill anyway, and they know that they can just head over towards the site. It's the Killjoy, it's a 4-1, they know the setups, and they just played it very well, knowing that if they get this kill, get over towards the site, forcing them down to a round where they might have to save is going to be great if they can keep a lot of people alive, and when their money's so low, and they can't have a good buy next. So the understanding of how important the rounds were as well, and the usage of ults was just perfect for me. This round is a little bit longer. I'm just going to let this one roll. And I just thought this was cool. Just a good initial plan. So they smoke off A main. It blocks vision. They walk through. And we're just making a lot of sound with one person. Again, trying to feel it out. Trying to see where the 4-1 is. They find the 4. With that information, they move over. They want to head over towards B. I want to highlight this ult. Killjoy ult is here, so they need to have some kind of plan of how they're going to deal with it. So they know that they're most likely going to be playing off a site because of the Killjoy ult, you're going to be playing retake, so they can get over towards the site, and they just need to have a good plan. I want to keep an eye on the sky. I'm actually going to draw the pathing of the sky the whole time from this round, and yeah, we'll just see how they approach this. And again, the ults that are in play, they know that most likely they're going to try and retake with these ults, and just how they like to handle the afterplant. They instantly get off site, and they all, I'm going to just pause this, because they've found out the setup, And they knew that Killjoy had ult, they knew they were going to play retake. So they get the plant, they instantly get out of there because they know that the Killjoy ult, potential Brim and Raze ult are going to be over towards site. And they just play the after plant. We got double Killjoy molly, we have Brim molly, and we have Breach aftershock. That is enough time to delay for a rotate as crazy as this. And that is what you're going to see. And I just thought, yeah, I just thought it was incredible that it seems every time the enemy has an ult, they know exactly what they're going to do, and they do the most perfect thing against it. The util comes in, they delay the plant, molly goes out from the Brim, smoke's dissipated, and we literally have the flank that I was talking about the whole time coming into play. And also just another pivotal 5v round. Just feels like when you have the ults, they're that one step ahead and they're just having great plans. Something that, again, I just wasn't sure that they were going to be having. Also, still individually insane. This turn of the flash is it's just outrageous. Probably one of the best turns of a flash I think I've ever seen. Just quickly show this one again for you. It's so fast, just a 180. Yeah, it was stunning. It was really, really good. So yeah, they have the individual skill, like we're saying, and now on top of it, I'm seeing a lot of fort and a lot of good rounds. It's yeah, it's really impressive. I'm a big fan of this, this team, and I just like this round as well. I actually just want to bring this one back a little bit. So what I wanted to say is, if we look over at the minimap on this round, we're having Sky just feel it out. They have a 3-person stack at the moment anyway. Sky's feeling out over towards A, just trying to get information. You're going to see now a flash go deep here. Flash goes in, doesn't hit anyone. With that, because it is a bonus, they insta-rotate even before the site hit comes. So they have 4 people on the site. Brim just waits for the breach to get here. They both pop through the smoke at the same time. Overwhelmed, get 3 between them. The 2 people on the site fighting as well. Just the whole game I was impressed. They're just a unit. They're playing together. The ideas are insane. This is a 2v4. Managed to get a kill, get out of there. T1 were just getting so wrecked in a lot of these rounds. And every time we went to these big rounds where they just can't buy the next round, really important round that they have to win, they're just getting outclassed. Yeah, just impressive rounds. Chichu, I wanted to leave this 1v1 in here because Chichu was a big factor of why they did so well on this. He's been... A lot of the time we focus on Smoggy and Kankang, but honestly the other 3 in this game did really good at just holding their own, having their own pivotal rounds like this, and just showing as well that they deserve to get some kind of spotlight as well. This was, again, like we said, great game. To look over at the fast kills, got a 4-1, 7-1, 2-0, really one-sided. Yeah, very, very impressive. And even into the clutches, didn't come down. Most of the rounds were pretty dominant, so we only got 1v1 that you saw at the end there. So yeah, very, very nice. Liked it a lot. Then we moved over towards Haven. Similar story, to be honest with you. Similar story. T1 had an okay read into this pistol. They managed to stack 5 people here. And like we said, Chichu is just he's just so good. The impact from him. This one definitely had a lot more clutches. They seem to have all the clutches on their side. They keep getting a lot of momentum. It's just very impressive just how insane they are. This was a bonus round. We go into a bonus round, and look how close this is. 1v3. Technically a 1v4. 6 bullets with this. He is so unlucky to not win this round. It went down to the absolute minuscule. Actually, we'll let the replay. Yeah, we'll let the replay go through here, just so you can see just how close it was. Because, yeah, very unlucky for this scoreline to not be... to not be more dominant, because that round is outrageous. The impact of this round actually forced T1 to save the next round anyway. So they actually decided after winning the round they lost too many people that they ecoed. So he did do enough damage from this to just reset them. And even he thought he won it, he celebrated, and then we get to see the time here. This is in super slow-mo, so I'm telling you that is right after that. Really close. So even the rounds T1 were winning, you're just like, damn, they could have lost it. This was, if I watched the minimap here, and I didn't have any of the name tags, I would think I was watching like an NRG mid-rounding from FNS. So we lose the kill over towards A, then we insta, push towards Garage in reaction, get the kill, use the ult, and then with that they see they're away from B, they cage, they use the smoke, and while all that's happening they think that it's reactive hit with the ult over towards B, but actually the breach has been here the whole time and they walk over towards A. It is so smart, just the instant calling, the instant decision making by this team. Once they take Garage, get the kill, get the ult, fake B, and we had the luck that was going to come in no matter what. And then once they got the luck and they realized that they had actually pushed all the way over towards A, they then went in towards the site. Then when you think this one isn't done, they go all the way through. They know that the Killjoy is dead, died in Garage, so the Uto's gone down in Garage. We have a luck all the way through spawn to secure it as well. Like, this round just had so many layers, and like I was questioning at the beginning, I was just talking about the mid-rounding and like their reactions, and maybe just always sticking to their initial plan. This right here was just so impressive. There was none of that in this. It was just so fluid. They were getting a lot of information from Garage, getting a lot of information from A, and just doing the reactive thing well, and always just playing the map and just kind of manipulating the rotates. This one went down a little bit to time. They tried to push Garage, they tried to find out where the Killjoy was, and this is just impressive on its own. The hit comes in, the initial hit tried to come in, but they got stopped. Now there's 4 people here, 3 people on site, 1 person at Heaven, and they still managed to win this round. The fact that you have an A hit that is so strong, and T1 were like so disjointed really in terms of how they were playing it, is just such a good sign. You know that if they can't hold with 4 people here, you could just carry on A hitting, and yeah, it's definitely a good sign. Brute force. I like the idea from T1 mixing up, putting the Killjoy over towards A, but EDG site hit was too good. Another round where T1 have their ult. And EDG know that they're going to be playing. No, they're going to reactively be playing after with the Killjoy ult for the retake, and they actually do shock dart in after shock has already been done as well, and they break the ult. And this is what I'm telling you: when they have an ult and they know the tendencies that you like to do, they're going to be all over you. They are a step ahead, and they were a step ahead pretty much every round against T1 here. So yeah, I've been very impressed with the calling. Very, very impressed with the calling. This was another round coming in towards the end. T1 forcing over towards the site. Just wanted to just quickly pause this. Before this round, how they approached this was the Sova was 1 away from his ult. So they pushed over towards A at the beginning with 3 people. You see the breach now rotating. They get the Sova ult, and T1 just instantly decide to hit over towards B. Them being 1 away, having an idea into this, using the Sova ult that gives them the edge, gets them this kill, just all of them being together. Like I'm telling you, they're just a step ahead on every single round that we see. The peaks together are unbelievable. They like to as well get in your head. The celebrations are insane. Watch this replay coming in here. I love this guy. Kang is incredible. He is an actual showman. He's great to watch. He just gives them the death stare. He just smiles at them every time they're winning rounds. Or he will always be out of his chair pretty much after any round where he's getting multi-kills. Yeah, I love him. He's so fun to watch. It feels like he's made for this game. It really does. Okay, last round coming in. Last round, and EDG stack 4 people over towards A. It's almost as if they've had the read every single time. Is this what T1 like to do when they get the breach ult? Were T1 a little bit too predictable with their ults? It feels like it. From the gameplay that I saw, it feels like it. But EDG exploited it. Shout out to their coaches, the players, and just the overall team. They look like a very strong team. And my takeaway from the Na'Vi game was that they were just a bunch of individuals, and it's completely changed. They just look like a complete team. I'm really excited for them to play Liquid, and yeah, I'm glad that we have a double Elim bracket so that we at least get to watch 2 more games of them. Hopefully more if they impress us with some more of this. Yep. This was my rough summary. Pretty cool. Just a very cool team. Individuals pop in. And now we as well have methodical mid-rounds. Good plans against ults. and just a brain team as well. So I like that a lot. If you like this content, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video.